Is your love for me real? Now you. Well, I. I know you're naive, but you know that you got me sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Well, I Well, I know that you're young, and I know you're naive, but you know that you got me sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Now you. And I know you're naive, but you know that you got me sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Now you. And I know you're naive, but you know that you got me sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real?
Alright, hi. So, we're going to be doing something pretty much completely different from the Yakuza games, which we finished Yakuza 0 yesterday. Originally, I wasn't even going to plan on streaming today. It was going to be tomorrow. But I did think about possibly starting Yakuza Kiwami or Yakuza 1, whichever name you prefer. I was originally thinking about starting it today. But then I remembered, nah, we need to kind of play something that is kind of going to fill a gap in between both games. And I didn't want to start a really big game, and I didn't want to start something that would take up tons of time, tons of days and tons of streams. So I remembered that Monster Hunter Stories 2, which first of all is a mouthful of a title to say. That's a really long title. It actually got a free demo, a free playable demo on Steam when the game released, I think. And I've never played any of the games in the Stories series before for Monster Hunter. The only Monster Hunter game that I've ever played was World, which was like 2 or 3 years ago, I think, is the very first time I played it. All I remember is it was at one point my most played game on Steam. And now I think it's my second most played game on Steam. But that was my introduction to the series. And I kind of didn't get any spoilers for this game. The Stories too, anyway. I surprisingly never saw a lot of gameplay, even in the trailers. They didn't really show much gameplay, and I tried to stay away from trailers. I think I only saw 2 trailers altogether. One was at E3 originally, and then one was, I think, the reveal trailer. So I've kind of no idea what to expect, really. I have an idea that it's not going to be anything like World at all. It's definitely not, because even the visuals alone give me that sense that this is kind of going to be a bit more of a cutesy take on the Monster Hunter series. But yeah, anyway, enough blabbering. Anyway, I want to get right into this. But yeah, I'm glad the demo was free, so at least we can check it out today. I don't know how long it is, and I don't know if they'll let you create a character. I have no idea. The only thing it said is all your save data from this demo goes towards the main game, so we'll see. But yeah, I thought this was going to be a bit of a cute game to kind of bridge the gap between the Yakuza games and stuff. But we can create a character. Okay. I don't really have anything in mind for what I want my character to look like. Because, I mean, seeing as this is the demo, I can kind of play around with it a little bit and not worry too much if we make a character that looks really bad. I am curious to see what hairstyles they've got, though. I need something that... I don't know. I don't really know what I'm looking for, like, hairstyle-wise. I don't know. That's not too bad. Nah, not really feeling it. That's okay. I don't know, all these hairstyles aren't really, like, I'm not crazy on many of them, to be honest. That one is probably the one. It's probably either going to be that one or that one, I think. Maybe that one? A lot of them are just not standing out. No, unfortunately. I think I'll go with that one. And then we can change the colour of it. I am tempted to make a character who just looks horrible to look at, to be quite honest. I'm trying to see what colours could work for this. Orange? No, I don't think orange is going to work. That actually... honestly, that colour kind of works. So we could... You know, I might just go with that, yeah. We've got a lot of eye options to work with. I do want to see what the really weird Oh no, that actually looks horrifying. That also looks horrifying. Some of these options are like way better than the hairstyle options. Like, I don't know if you get more hairstyles for playing the game, or if those are just the ones you have to work with. I have no idea. I actually kind of like that one. I know it's really cursed looking, but I do kind of like it. So I think I'll go with that one. The mouth I don't really care crazy enough about. Could just go with that one, yeah. Voice. They all kind of sound the same, to be honest. None of them sound too crazy. Yeah. I'm fine with that. I know it looks pretty basic. It's not the most craziest looking thing in the world, but it'll do. I mean, the main thing I'm curious about is to see what the actual gameplay's like. And also, of course, the story, because I've no idea what the story's about. Because I never played the first game. So I don't know if that's a bad thing for me, because this is, of course, number 2 in the series. If it is a direct sequel or not, I don't know. I do like the art style though. I'm surprised it works so well, to be honest. But they pulled it off pretty well. I mean, Monster Hunter World had its cute moments, but it wasn't. I wouldn't consider World like as a cute game visually. Not really. Especially the Iceborne monsters in that game, like, they weren't cute looking. They were pretty disfigured and scary, really. But like, yeah, they kind of make it work. I can't describe like the art style how you would describe it, but it works. So I'll give them credit for that. There's our first monster that we get to see. And they actually also look really good. They've still got that, like, monster vibe about them, but they do look cute in a weird way. That's gonna be one of the most, like, weirdest things to see is, like, monsters that were in Monster Hunter World. Like, the ones that look terrifying. And then seeing them in, like, a more cute form.
I have to hurry. I'm so glad you're still alive.
Also need to try and remember all the monster names, because it's been a long time since I played a Monster Hunter game. like easily 6-7 months, I want to say, was the last time I've ever played it, so I've forgotten a lot of the monsters' names, to be honest.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Like, also, Monster Hunter World was the first game I ever did a stream of, ever. Like, way back when. Back in December of last year, so... It's kind of crazy to, like, go back and play this after thinking about that, also.
Where's your rider? Don't you have one?
We want this one alive.
Hold on. Something's not right.
This is bad. Hurry up!
I'm now trying to remember the name for this monster, and I can't remember it. I want to say it's Rathalos, but I don't think it's a Rathalos. But I think it begins with R. That's all I remember. Like, Rayfield? Rathalos? I don't know. I can't remember what the monster's called. It's been that long. I think it appeared on the box art for Monster Hunter World, I think. And you had to face it early on in the game. But I just can't remember the name for it.
What is this?
This is a bad sign.
And now there's multiple of them for some reason. I mean, I'm already intrigued as to what's going on already, just from this opening cutscene.
What's happening?
I mean, I like that it gives you tons of questions already, but yeah, I'm now curious to know what is going on. I mean, it definitely feels different from World's opening, especially, like completely different. This is also a weird comparison, but I'm getting Final Fantasy X vibes for some reason from this village. Because it looks really similar to one of the villages you start off in Final Fantasy X.
Why did you enter the sacred
I think that was at the
mountain
very start of the game
without
also.
Why? A dangerous Rathalos lives there. Don't you think you should have mentioned that?
permission? What do you mean, dangerous? The Rathalos that inhabits the sacred mountain is Guardian Ratha. He protects this island.
Huh? The people it injured might say otherwise.
That's because you raised your weapons at him.
So you're saying we should stand before a monster unarmed?
This is a rider's island. Brandishing weapons at Guardian Ratha is an unforgivable act.
Have you all lost your collective minds idolizing a wild Rathalos?
So
Give me a
Rathalos,
break.
okay. I knew it began with R, I just couldn't
I'll
think
give
what it
you
was.
a break, all right.
Okay, that's enough. Knock it off, both of you. The main reason we invited hunters to our island's festival was so that we could foster a little goodwill between us.
Kana's right. Besides, there are children listening. Please calm yourselves.
Yes, sir.
Well then, let's listen to the hunter's point of view, shall we? Why would you call Guardian Ratha dangerous?
Because we were tipped off. Raisewing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin, lives on this island.
The Wings of Ruin?
Yes.
That's the name of the game.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Chief, do you know about the Wings of Ruin? Because I've never heard of them.
Ah, yes, the Wings of Ruin. Legend has it that a long time ago, a Rathalos born in this region brought terrible chaos and destruction to our world.
But that's only a legend, right?
Who can say? In any case, our top priority right now is to determine the cause of these strange happenings.
Yes, of course. Why did the ocean change color? What was that light? And where did all the Rathalos go? So much we don't understand.
Let's organize an expedition team and survey the area.
You got it.
You want to join the expedition too?
I don't know, this could be dangerous. And this kid only just became
I
a
made him
real
look.
rider.
I kind of regret now designing him this way because he's just gonna have like a smiley face in every situation. So if there's ever any serious moments in the game, he's just gonna be smiling at them the entire
You're
time,
worried
and it's gonna
about
look so
Guardian
awkward.
Ratha, aren't you?
That makes sense. He was your grandpa's monstie after all.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, they call them monsters in this game, not monsters.
Your grandfather, Red.
That's gonna
was
take quite a
fine,
bit to get used to.
upstanding rider. He led our tribe and protected the island alongside Guardian Ratha for many years.
I sure wish he was still around now. I bet he'd know what to do.
You'll join the team.
Chief Gara, are you sure about this? It's a big job to dump on a rookie's shoulders.
Not to worry, Kana. You'll go together. Kana can guide you. Use the experience to learn what you're capable of, and what you must do as a rider.
So, I'll be a teacher?
Something wrong?
No way! It sounds kinda cool, actually. If that's what you want, Chief, I'm all for it. Okay. Rider class is now in session. You'd better keep up, newbie. First things first. Go change into your rider gear.
Do we still look really goofy and darky? Yeah, we look.
Oh, wow.
we
You
look
look the part
worse.
already. Meet me at the stables when you're ready. We'll
I
start
do like
with
the armor
rider
gear
rule
though. It's
number
pretty
1.
cool. Especially the little hat on the top. Like the hat on the top, I think, is the best bit. The ominous red light flashes on the night of the festival. The protector of the island, Guardian Ratha, disappears. What could be the cause of these strange events? Chief Gara orders the riders of the village to look into it. And so you take your very first steps as a new rider. Okay, those are just basic controls. Okay. Your progress can be saved at your bed in your house or any catavan stand. That's a cat pun. I think I'm okay with that. Depends how many cat puns they start doing. But no, so far I know we've only just started, but I'm kind of really into this already. Like the opening cutscene was really good. The introduction was pretty okay. I am curious to see like how much of this demo is like the main game. If it's kind of how, and this is a weird example, but if it's anything like how Resident Evil did their demos, where they would take parts from the elements from the game, but then like slightly change it up. They didn't really do that for Village though. Like Resident Evil Village, that demo was pretty much in the game. Like the last demo anyway. Plenty of odd things happened on the night of the festival. I was trying to read that, but never mind. But that doesn't mean I can just stop fish now, does it? Okay, so she's kind of annoyed. And that's a cat. But we can't pet the cat, unfortunately. Yeah, they're going to be doing a lot of cat puns, aren't they? Yeah, because he just did another one. But all I can think of now for this village is the village which is near the sea in Final Fantasy X. They look identical to each other. I just wish I could remember the name of it. They honestly look identical. It's weird how close they look to each other. When you become a popular writer, you'll be able to travel all over the world, but you've got to put in the work first. I mean, I do like this hub world. Like, if this is our default hub world, it's not bad at all. Can't people lick themselves clean instead of tracking dirty paw prints all over the place? God, these cat puns. Like, I'm all for it, but I know they're gonna overuse it to death. It is pretty cute though, I'll admit that. Because I'm pretty sure they did a few cat puns in
Took
World
you long enough.
with the felines and stuff, so.
Hey, you need to lighten up, newbie. You'll be fine. You've got Red's genes, don't you? Not to mention, I'll be by your side. You're sure to become a top-notch rider in no time. Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's get started. Rider rule number 1. Riders form bonds with monsters, and they in turn become our monsties. Which reminds me, you still don't have a monstie, right?
We don't have a
And the first
monstie.
step is to go out and hunt for an egg that'll hatch one. You can use one of my monsties during your search. This here is Ronmar. He's a bit wild, but once you get the hang of riding him, he won't lead you astray. You know, newbie, seeing you takes me back to the time when I first rode a monstie. Anyway, enough about me. There's something very important I need to tell you. Monsties are like an extension of our bodies, you know? They take us wherever we want to go. But they're not to be manipulated. They're living creatures. You could even say they're our best friends. You need to care for them, and always remember to show your gratitude. Okay. As long as you understand that, you're set.
I think I understood
Here,
that
take
pretty clearly.
Your
Yeah.
rider's notes. In it, you can find helpful info about monsters and all the rider fundamentals. Try opening the menu to read all of your notes.
Got a notebook also.
Now that we've got that settled, it's time to go egg hunting. I can't wait to get started.
Press Y to open the camp menu and access your items map, field guides, and more. More of this menu's functions will be unlocked as you progress through the game. Rider's notes contain hints and useful information. Access them from the camp menu if you're ever unsure of how things work. Okay. When you're ready to go egg hunting, meet Ranma and me outside the village. Okay. So that's the camp menu. Okay, so it shows... I do like how this is designed. It's pretty well good. Pretty well good. That's not a proper term, Shiro. It's pretty well designed is what I wanted to say. So we've got map mode. All our items. It's got quite a few items also. Got a few health items, which I'm guessing we're definitely gonna need because I I don't know, I might screw this up. We'll see how we go. Select equipment from the camp menu to arrange your weapons, armor, and talismans. Equipping different gear can improve your attack and defense or allow you to use different skills. But we've only got one weapon so far. Actually, let me see what weapons they have for this. So, they've got the gun lance, the bow, the hunting horn, the hammer, great sword, and sword and shield. I didn't really use any of these when I played Monster Hunter World. Actually, I take it back, I did use the bow a lot. The bow, and I don't think I ever used the gun lance in game. But I think the bow I used to use in Monster Hunter World quite often, actually. And then the insect glaive, I think, was my main weapon for that game. Especially towards, like, the Iceborne DLC they put out. The monster den on the south side of the forest, that's where we gotta go. Approach your monster and press X to mount. Press again to dismount. You can also use X to whistle for your monster when it's not near you. If you whistle while running, you'll jump right on. Okay. So for a second I was kind of thinking it was going to control really weirdly, but it actually like controls really, really well. I'm surprised like how fun this is going to be actually. Because this is like totally different from World in so many different ways, but like just from the introduction cutscene and just from kind of the gameplay basics, I really like it so far, like a lot more than I thought I would. But now I actually do want to see how the battle system works. Because I've never seen this in action ever. So I have no idea. So we've got three options: power, speed, and technical. When you and your opponent are targeting each other directly, you'll enter a head-to-head. The three attack types: power beats technical, technical beats speed, and speed beats power. So it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors then. Kinda. Trying to remember that. Okay. Let me reread that again to double check that I'm gonna remember that. Power beats technical, technical beats speed, and speed beats power. Okay. The three types of attack: power, speed, and technical. Each of them has a strength and a weakness, affecting whether you win or lose a head-to-head. Power beats technical, technical beats speed, and speed beats power. Attacking an opponent that is targeting you will trigger a head-to-head. Battle lines show who's been targeted. Winning a head-to-head results in the opponent taking significant damage and your kinship gauge filling up by a substantial amount. See the battle line that shows you who the monster's going to target next. They tend to favour power attacks. Okay. Didn't they say, was it speed they said beats power? I know they said it 3 times. I like forgotten already. If you and your monster both use attacks with type advantage, you'll perform a double attack. With a double attack, you can deal huge damage and avoid the enemy's attack. It boosts your kinship 2. If you and your monster went head to head by attacking the same opponent with the same attack type, it will result in a double attack. This deals a lot of damage to your opponent, cancels their attack, and gives you a huge charge at kinship gauge. Well, they weren't kidding when they said it does a lot of damage, because it's 45 damage? I think we were doing 20 originally.
Kinship always wins.
It might take me a while to get used to how the combat actually works. Although I do like it, it is getting used to it. But we did get a few items, so Monster Bone S. What else did we get? We got raw meat, and we got its tail 3 times in a row. I think I'll get the hang of how the combat system works pretty quickly, but it is something that needs to grow me a little bit. But I'm guessing because that was a tutorial, they are going to hold our hand quite a lot. Select items from the camp menu to view the items you're currently carrying. You can use items to recover your HP or cure abnormal statuses outside of battle. So the game wants me to heal up. Okay, there we go. I do like we can change the map a little bit so we can make it zoom in and out. Which is always a good attention to detail. And it's always appreciated, especially like if it's going to be a big location like this anyway. We have to fight our own kind? I mean, that's kind of screwed up. And to fight, like... I mean, this could be our monster's best friends right here. We're about to just slaughter them. Velociprey? That's the name? Okay, that's interesting name, but okay. Oh, that's how we heal. Okay. For a second then I was not sure how we were supposed to heal. Okay, we got rid of one of them anyway, so... I think I'm getting the hang of this now, yeah. I can only imagine how difficult it's going to get though with like major boss fights and stuff. Having to not make any mistakes. Yeah, I'm kind of warming up more to the combat now, how it works. Because it's definitely different. Definitely different from Monster Hunter World. But I'm liking it so far. So skills in the menu during battle to use your skills at the cost of kinship charge. Without sufficient charge, you'll be unable to use your skills. Skills also have 3 attack types. Monsters will automatically select an action at the start of each turn. However, by selecting monsters from the battle menu, you can order your monster to use a skill, as long as you have enough kinship charge. So these are like our major power attacks then, I'm presuming?
You smashed it!
We got to level 2. We got a few items also. Am I going the right way? Let me... wait, did we come from that side, or was it that side? I'm trying to now remember which side we came from. Because there's an arrow pointing that way, so I'm presuming that's the way we go. I've said this before, but my sense of direction in a lot of video games isn't the best. Okay, I'll try this way first. Although I feel like that's the way we came in from. It is, yeah, okay. So I'll try the other way, because they mentioned there was a cave at the south end of the forest. Now that I think about it, that was facing north, so yeah. My bad, that was definitely on me. Okay, there we go. There are actions such as jump, ivy climb, or fly that you can only use while riding. The available actions depend on the monster. If there's a location you cannot reach, look for new monsters, as they might have the right skills to get you there. When riding a monster that can jump, press B on a stone platform to jump to a normally out of reach area. They are pretty great at jumping. I mean, he didn't just jump, he like cleared that perfectly. You can pick herbs and spots like this and save on buying them. You can gather various items when you approach plants, nests, etc. by pressing A when the icon appears. What you can collect depends on the area. Is there anything else we can pick up, or is that everything? Okay, there's a few more things. I'm trying to like distinguish which plants we can actually interact with and which plants we can't, because it's... Once it's hard to figure out, but I am kind of squinting a little bit to like figure out which one I need to do. Let me check, how many herbs do we have now? Okay, 16, okay. And we've got 3 potions, so I'll keep hold of the potions when we desperately need them.
Something's here. Keep quiet and stay close, okay?
Now I'm trying to remember what
Yaku.
Akula Laku.
But what in the world is it doing?
I was gonna say I was trying to remember what it was called because I remember these guys. I specifically remember in Monster Hunter World there was a crossover event with this monster. I think it was for Final Fantasy XIV, and it was one of the most difficult and frustrating boss battles in the entire game. And it had no right to be, but like, I remember having to do that boss fight, and I'm pretty sure it like could kill you in 1 or 2 hits, and it was just difficult to like fight him. That egg's got legs? Okay.
No!
Huh?
I thought I was a goner. I was taking a cat nap when all of a sudden I got attacked.
What exactly are you? You look like a feline, but somehow different.
With my whip beyond compare and unparalleled flair, you're absolutely right. I'm not like other felines now that you mention it. I'm the legend, the feline hero. That's right, I'm Naviru!
Naviru?
Who?
I've never heard of any feline hero.
No one's heard of him.
Look out! It's back! Persistent Kulu, class B! Hey, buddy, you're a rider, right? Huh? How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
No way. This kid's
I
still a
don't know
rookie.
if I
Don't
like
worry.
this cat's voice
I'll
or
be
not.
right
I
here to
don't
lend a
know.
helping paw.
It's gonna probably
Well,
take me a while
looks
to get
like
used
it's
to how his
time to
voice sounds.
ride on. Ride! Ride! On!
I'm guessing the cat isn't gonna help us either. She's gonna stand on the sidelines. Okay, I think we'll go with... We'll do a power action move first, see how that works. Well, a technical one, should I say, not a power attack. Kuralaku loves to carry things around in their claws. Okay, now we'll do a power move. The last one was a technical one, I think. We're doing some good damage to him already. We'll go with... Actually, yeah, we'll do the same thing we just last did. Does that look like it was working? We're gonna throw the rock at us. It'll block a few attacks and then probably throw the rock, I would imagine. I mean, that's what we used to do in Monster Hunter World. They would... I don't know if they would throw the rock at you, but they would use it against you. Oh, we give it a hammer, okay. That's our first new weapon of the game. You switch to a different weapon even in the middle of battle, select skills, and then hit switch weapons. It's a beefy looking hammer also. You can equip 3 different weapons to switch between in battle, toggle weapons using Y, or from skills in the battle menu, try attacking with different weapons to find out which weapon type is most effective. Complete the Drain a Monster's part, engage to break it. You can receive dropped items for breaking parts at the end of the battle. Breaking parts may knock down a monster or prevent it from using certain skills. Try attacking a body part of different weapons. When you find an effective weapon, use it to break the part. Okay, so we can't actually use our skills, right? Let me... Yeah, we'll do a speed attack instead. See if that kind of gets us anywhere. Okay, well, we broke the rock anyway, so it's done progression. All attacks knock down opponent will be critical hits. The more likely to drop items too. He's still up from that? I mean, this Kuraku's got, like... He's got heart, I'll tell him that much. The kinship gauge is maxed out, now's your chance to ride on. Riding makes your bond stronger, but be careful you'll get knocked off if you lose too much in head-to-head. You can ride your monster once your kinship gauge is filled up. Riding recovers the monster's health by an amount equal to its rider's health. It fully restores HP for the rider. It also boosts attack and defense. Items are usable when riding as well. Powerful kinship skills can only be used when riding. Winning a head-to-head while riding raises your kinship level, making kinship skills even stronger. You will automatically dismount after using a kinship skill if your HP drops to 0. Or if you lose a head-to-head twice, you'll be knocked off your monster, but you won't lose any hearts. Use a kinship skill simultaneously with a battle buddy results in a powerful double kinship skill. That's a mouthful to say. That hits all opponents.
This'll put you out of commission. You did it!
We've got a few items. Actually, we've got a lot of items from that. We've got iron ore. We've got its beak, its hide again, its beak again, and then its plume. We got quite a lot of XP from that too, because we've got a I didn't even know there was a rank system in this. I paid no attention to that.
All right, we did it, buddy.
Boy, it was my heart thumping. But you did great, newbie. Looks like you've got your grandpa's skills.
What did I tell ya? This famous feline knows talent when he sees it. This is the start of something epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners. And I'll do it all totally free of charge. Although, if you really want to thank me, I wouldn't say no to a couple of donuts.
I think this cap's eating too many donuts.
You know, you could just ask for something to eat if you're hungry.
Oh, hey! Get back, you guys! Who said I was Monster Munchies?
This furball's not like other felines, huh? But hey, you got an egg out of the deal. Wanna head home?
I think it's definitely going to take me time to get used to the feline's voice, definitely. I think it's one of those things that I think the more I hear it, the more I'll either like it or dislike it. We'll have to see. But I think I've kind of got the hang of how the combat system works now. And yeah, I really do like it a lot. It's like surprisingly detailed enough, and I wouldn't say it's complicated, but it's definitely not basic. But yeah, it definitely worked, and it's a lot of fun. So I can see why, like, I do hope we'll like run into like at least one big major boss fight in this demo, just so I can properly see what it's like. Okay, so we need to hatch the egg, but okay, that's where we need to go. Okay. Also, it said about equipping 2 weapons at once. I want to see if okay, they're already equipped for us. We don't have any talismans, and we don't. Yeah, we only have 2 weapons. The iron sword does 9 attack damage. The hammer only does 10, but its critical rate goes up. Actually, no, its critical rate goes down. So, in a way, the iron sword's a little bit better than the iron hammer. But I think for the default weapon, we'll just stay with the sword.
Excellent. And you're the one who found this egg?
Yep, that's right.
I was gonna ask, where's our donut? We're the one who had to do all the battles. This guy's taking all the credit. He didn't.
Said,
I mean, he didn't really do much. He did find the egg. But the feline,
and you clearly
he didn't take down
no quality when you see it.
all the monsters
It's a
for us.
very fine egg, I'd say. You're going to hatch a great little monstie from it.
I wonder what kind of monster it'll be. I can't wait to find out. Go on, stand in front of it.
What's he doing?
It's the ceremonial dance of our people. We perform it to bring luck to a ship's voyage, or to pray that a strong and healthy monstie will hatch from an egg.
Whoa! Awesome moves!
He's just having the time of his life right now.
Ready?
But it
Now
is
hold
hatching,
up your
though.
kinship stone. It will link your heart with your monstie and help it hatch. Believe in yourself. You can do this.
We've got a baby Kuroku. I mean, it's not the cutest. Mainly because I think Kuroku is not a cute looking monster at all, but... I mean, hey, I'll take it, why not? It's max HP... Let me look at its stats actually. So max HP 65, speed's 10, attack is 21, defense is 22, and its weak point... Well, it's weak to water, I think. But its weak point is 11. And its skill slightly increases the user's defense. Okay. We can edit its name, but I'll leave it for now. I can't think of any names to call it at all.
It worked! It's a Kuroyaku!
I've just always seen him as like a giant,
Nicely
it's
done.
like a
It's
giant,
already accepted
overgrown
USS
turkey
Ryder.
who somehow throws rocks at you all the time.
I'm so proud. If only your grandfather were here to see this.
Huh? What you doing, Ronmar? You want to stay
Like the
with
Ranma and the
me?
Kuroku, they look very similar to each other.
Seriously? And after everything I've done for you?
Ronmar's just being honest with his feelings. Perhaps if you were gentler with him, maybe. Hmm?
Oh, is that so, Mr. Hero? I ought to wash your mouth out with soap.
Come now, Kana. There's no harm in it.
All right, fine. After seeing how much you've bonded, I can't exactly object. Just take good care of Ronmar, okay? You and your monsties gotta work together to help each other grow. Got it?
Nice going, buddy!
Right. You've got Ronmar as a monstie now too, so what should I have you do next?
Ah, what good timing. There's a new monster den on Ryder Overlook. You'll go investigate for me, won't you?
Ryder Overlook, huh? That sure takes me back. Going there is a rite of passage for new riders. Your grandpa had me go there all by myself. I still hadn't gotten the hang of handling Ronmar. It was a real thrill ride, I can tell you that.
All riders have to strike out on their own someday. This is your chance to test yourself. No need to worry now. Don't you think, Kana?
Chief Gara is right. You may still be a rookie, but I trust you to take this on alone. Oh, and you're gonna need Ronmar to get up there. That little beastie just loves to climb up high.
I'll help too. Just say the word, buddy.
Okay, before you go, it's
I
time
don't
for
think
another
the
lesson.
feline's gonna help. At all.
The next essential for being a rider is combining. You can make lots of items to help in the field or during battle. Just select Combine from the camp menu and mix several items together to create something new. Here, take this combo recipe and try making a potion. It shouldn't be too hard to find the ingredients. You're gonna need to know about the quest board too, so meet me there when you're ready for your next lesson.
Again, a monster of your own, you head into the forest as a fresh-faced rider when you meet Naviru? A legendary feline hero who once saved the world. I don't doubt it, but okay. Or so he claims. Becoming partners, you two head out to investigate Ryder Overlook together. Visit the stables to manage your monsters and eggs. You can hatch eggs or change party members here. A yellow speech bubble will appear over the stable pole when you have an egg. Hatch eggs you have found to get new monsters. You are able to name them after hatching. If you want to change the name later, you can do so from the Manage Monsters menu. Select monsters to add to your party and take along on adventures. Monsters in your party get experience points when you complete quests or win battles. Okay, so she said to combine a few items together. But we need blue mushrooms to combine. Okay, so we need herbs and blue mushrooms. Okay, now I get it. And that's how you make potions. We've got 2 monsters, one at level 2, one at level 1. But she said we need to bring Ranma with us. So I think for now I could possibly just stay with 1 monster. Although, actually, let me look at the stables. You can now use... Actually, no. You can now use the armor and smithy place. Let me go over there, because I do want to see if we can craft any new weapons. The prayer pot bestows various blessings when you pray to it. Offer a charm to retain the effects of its blessing for a certain length of time. Keep making offerings to level up the prayer pot. Bless me, I apologize. Keep making offerings to level up the prayer pot for better blessings.
Welcome.
So all kinds of items a rider might need for their adventures, so take a look. Buy and sell items at the market. Each market has a merchant that sells different items, but will happily buy anything from you. And sell items one at a time or in bulk. Got herbs, antidote herbs. We'll buy like 5 antidote herbs. Throwing knives. Deal 15 damage. We can skip that for now. A donut popular in the village restores 50 HP when consumed, can be used with quick heal. You know what, we'll buy a few donuts. Increases your crit rate for 5 turns. And we'll buy 2 of those. Okay, that's all we've got. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Good Rider is always prepared. Come back if you want to buy anything you can't find while exploring. Right, let's see what the armory has for us.
Welcome.
You can forge or upgrade gear using materials you've collected. If you can't find any equipment you want to buy, try upgrading the stuff you're currently using or forge brand new gear. Go to the armory and smithy to buy forge or upgrade equipment. Forging requires materials and costs a certain fee. The more materials you collect, the more forging options you will have. You can also sell items here. A blunt type weapon is great for breaking monster parts. When the head-to-head levels up the charge gauge, enabling the use of even stronger skills. Also comes with skills that are especially effective against opponents afflicted with abnormal statuses. So, well, we don't have the money for any of these actually, so that's not good. I was going to say I was going to buy that straight away. It's 1,100. We only have 400. A pierce type weapon capable of inflicting abnormal statuses. Use a charge skill for a higher chance of inflicting your opponent with abnormal status with your next attack. There's also a chance to follow up your attack with a power shot. Available charge skills depend on the bow type. So rapid fire, high power single target shots, spread hits all opponents, and then piercing, great for hitting selected monster parts. I really do want to try out the bow. You know what, let me see if we can hell anything. Sell trading items? Okay, we don't have any trading items. And it's not going to let us sell either of these. Let me see, is there anything I can sell? I think even if I sold a lot of items, we probably still wouldn't be able to collect 700 coins or 700 Zen, whatever they call it. I think it's Zen. I might be wrong on that. I feel like in Monster Hunter World, they call the currency Zen. But I'm just going to call it coin for now, or like funds. But yeah, I need like 700 more to buy the bow. But I don't think I'll have enough at all. That's with 200 on its own. I want to see, can we... we can't even upgrade anything because that's worth 1,000.
Thank you.
Okay, so there's nothing we can really do over there.
Welcome.
So does he have new armor for us, maybe? Yes, I didn't look at the armor sets. Okay, that one actually looks pretty okay, actually. Like appearance-wise, anyway. The bone armor, I like the green heel bits on it, but I'm not a massive fan of the bone armor. I was never a massive fan of it in Monster Hunter World either. And then we've got the rider armor. They also have skills for each armor sets, so that's something we could look into. And then that's the hunter armor. That's got high defense. It's got ice. And that's got non-elemental. Let me check how much it was again. Okay, 400 we need.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't have enough money. Maybe after this next quest, we might actually have enough money to like buy new gear. Especially like, I do really want to try the bow out, definitely. So we can accept quests from the quest board. Hopefully it gives us like 2 or 3 quests to work with. When you accept a quest from the board, it'll appear in your subquests. Complete them for rewards. You can also take on subquests directly from villagers, ask around to see who needs your help. People in need will ask you for help in the form of subquests. They're a great way to earn extra items, experience points, and Zenny. Did I call it Zen? So I was close. Remembering the name, but Zenny. Subquests can be accepted from the quest board or directly from those in need. After completing a subquest, you need to check in with the client or at the quest board to officially finish it and receive rewards. Some subquests can only be completed during a particular time frame. When you set out on a quest, pay attention to the current time and what the quest requires. Subquests can be viewed from the camp menu or at the quest board. Objective markers can be enabled to show you where to go next. Locals will appear on the map and in the field and are displayed in blue. After enabling it, press RB to toggle between markers for different quests. It's actually quite a few here, so not bad. That pays 1,300, so they all pay actually pretty good amounts of Zen. Okay, so let me see what to do. So a lot of these are kind of just fetch quests, we're not actually fighting any monsters. That one we need to hatch our egg, so we can accept that one. That one we need to gather 20 times. And try that one. We need raw meat for that. And we need honey for that one. I guess we can maybe, because we've already made progression on that one anyway. So I guess we can start doing the rest of this one. Now we need to check. And we've got a few NPC subquests. So let me go talk to these guys and see what they have to say. Okay, so that's not too bad, because we get 1,500 Zenny, and we do actually have to fight a few monsters for that one.
That's great. Thanks.
So we could directly just do that quest right now, because it pays well, and it gives us quite a bit of XP. Ever heard of dusk shrooms? The mushrooms only appear in the late evening or at night. So we've got to look for dusk shrooms. But they only grow in the evening, and they're gone by daybreak.
Wow. Thank you.
Okay, is that all? I think it is, yeah. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll do the donut quest first. Please choose the departure time. We'll do evening. Because for the donut quest, we only need to find honey. Does it say on the map where we need to go? Because that's the objective marker. That's the Overlook Cave. There's treasure over there. And then that's the village from where we... Yeah, I think that's the village from where we came from, yeah. Well, that was mixed honey, so we're kind of on the right tracks. It's not the honey in question we need for this side quest. Some monster dens are out in the field while others are located inside caves. Investigating dens can get you monster eggs. Location of monster den cave entrances changes each time you go out in the field. Once in a blue moon, a rare monster den may appear. Check out those dens to obtain rare eggs or eggs with rare genes. Let's gather some blue mushrooms here and make a potion using the recipe. Okay. So combine from the camp menu to mix several items together and create something new. We were just looking at that earlier on. This can be attained by completing subquests or part of the main story. Once you have the necessary materials, you can craft items anywhere, even in the field. Let me see if we can craft anything while we're here. Yeah, we need blue mushrooms. But I think they said there's blue mushrooms here? Yeah, yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay, let's see if that's enough. We can make 4, so yeah. I think 4 potions should be okay. I do want to take a guess and say I think we're going to be facing... I think it's the Pookie Pookie, the monster that poisoned you, I think. Just because I think blue mushrooms... If I last remember, I feel like blue mushrooms counter poison. Or they did in World, anyway. I might be wrong on that. Also, I don't like the look of the... Oh, okay, we can actually fight it. I was going to say I did not like the look of this wasp-looking thing. So that's kind of an interesting feature. So the monsters we have in our party, the one that we don't bring with us still gets XP. I do like that. It means you're not having to grind out levels individually with each monster. So yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Got an insect husk. What else did we get? Another insect husk. A shell? And then another husk. Okay. And we got quite a few points from that, so it's not bad at all. And it wasn't that difficult of a fighting counter, really. And rather than a monster that can ivy climb, press B when facing an ivy covered wall to climb up. Do we not have the right? We don't have the right monster for it. Okay, we changed to Kuaku. Wait, he can't do it either? Okay, we'll swap back to the Ramma monster. Did we come from this direction though? Am I like getting lost again because I have no direction in this game? Here we came from here. We got mixed honey again. Also, there's there's a few monsters down there. So what I'll do is I'll battle against those guys first. And we've got we finished the donut quest. That was actually a lot more easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, we'll fight these guys. Because we'll get a bit of XP from it, we'll get a few battle points. I don't know if they reward you with any money, I don't. It'd be nice if they did, and then we could upgrade that armor and try out the bow. Okay, we got one down. I definitely should go and heal though, or doing anything else. But we did level up, and we got a few items from that. Got a scale, monster bones, and 2 more scales. See if there's any other side quests we can do. So we can turn that one in at some point. What else can we do? We've made some progress on that one. Oh, there's a cave there. We'll go explore that once I'm done mining this. And we've got dust shrooms, so we're making progress on the mushroom quest also. See, we're kind of like getting through this quest pretty quickly actually. I did think it would take like a good chunk of time, but no. We finished that one also. Let me see what else we can do. Dust shrooms. We need to do that one. I think if there's any mushrooms I might have missed on the way in here, but I don't see anything so far. I think we should change from the power. I think the power attacks are kind of useless for these guys, so I think we'll mostly go with speed attacks because they. I think every hit they do is a speed attack. I think. Got a scale. 3 scales, Screamer Sack, and another scale. Is this just a short? Yeah, that's just a shortcut to get from one side to the other. I did see a treasure chest icon, so I'll deal with these monsters and then go back and see if we can get to the treasure chest. every single item we got was a scale. Damn, we got 15 of them? I'm pretty sure we could sell like half of those scales off and make some quick money that way. Unless there's any armor sets or weapons that I really, really want that involve the scales, I'm pretty sure we can sell them away. We obtained a sleepy fish. Okay, I think the treasure icon was around here? So I did see it for a split second on the map. There it is. Oh, there's 2 of them also. Perfect. Look at that. Potions. I was expecting something a bit better than potions, but hey. I'm not going to say no to 5 free potions. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't think Help Items was what I wanted. No. Like, maybe some money would be good in the game, but no. And then we'll go and get the other treasure chest, and then we'll go... Oh no, we can't get it there. No, not yet. Okay. I'll have to, like, kind of remind myself to go back here at some point. But I think I saw an egg in this direction. Let me... Can I check the map? Yeah, okay, there's an egg over there. Okay. Let me see if there's anything over here. No. Looks like there are no monsters at this nest. This might be our chance. We're gonna get a free egg out of this and not have to fight anyone? Alright, before we get the egg, let me make sure we picked up everything over here. Well, there's 3 eggs there. Can we choose which one we want? If you want to pick up an egg, you need to get off your monster first. Oh, my bad. There we go. I don't know which egg I want to get, because all of them look really, really colourful, but I'm kind of leaning towards the blue egg, or this one, like the really big one. I think we'll go for the really big one. Oh, never mind. I got baited in. I thought, like, you could have an option on which one, but no, you just do the pickup animation, and it just picks up a random one. Can we drop the egg? You know, let me try it one more time, see if we get a different one. And this egg's glowing for some reason. Okay, and then do I just walk out with this? Because it didn't give me an option to go back on to the monster. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, it's a good thing they only let you walk a little bit and then you can leave. Because for a second then I thought we were gonna have to go through that entire cave carrying the egg with us. think we need to change items for this? Not items, weapons. We've been using the iron sword quite a bit, so I'll change over to the hammer. I've seen if we could like maybe break the shell of the enemy using the hammer, but couldn't get it to work that time. But that's okay. Well, we did actually pick up its shell. Quite a few times also. Let me pick this up over here, and then go and face these dudes. Because we faced them earlier on, and we only did face one, but it wasn't any problem for us. But now we're gonna face 3, so we're at a disadvantage already, but that could soon change, so there you go. We change... yeah, we'll change the hammer for this one. See if the hammer does any good damage. A heart is lost when a rider and monster's HP reaches 0. After losing a heart, your kinship gauge will charge up faster for a certain number of turns. You will lose the battle if all your hearts are depleted, so recover them, use healing items, or return to headquarters. Well, we didn't lose a heart in that battle, so I kind of got my ass kicked a little bit during that. But we leveled up, and we've leveled up one of Ranmar's abilities or skills, I think. And we got an S rank on that, which is surprising, because I mean, I did lose a heart, so I'm kind of surprised they would give me such a good rank for that, but... And we got a handful of shells also, so... yeah, that was... I don't actually know if it was automatic, us losing that heart for tutorial reasons, or if it was just me actually, like, losing health. I'm not sure. Because I really wasn't paying too much attention to our health, I'll be completely honest. We obtained a trap tool. Can we interact with this? We can, okay. I thought it was just going to be there for like scenery purposes, but no, we actually can pick it up. Also, I remembered we have to do technical attacks on these guys, not power attacks, because they don't do much. Special showdown may sometimes occur between monsters. Use the indicated actions such as pressing a button repeatedly to cheer your monster up. Besides dealing damage to the opponent, winning a showdown also fills up your kinship gauge by a substantial amount. See what skills we can use this. Let's see how this plays out. A scale, bones, a hide, a scale, and another hide. Also, the quick heal feature is really, really good. I'm glad that's in the game because it's... Otherwise, I would probably forget to heal all the time. So, there is a treasure chest over there. Rather than a monster that can swim, enter water from a shallow point and press B to start swimming. You can only enter and exit the water from a shallow point, not via cliffs or ledges. Yeah, well, this monster can't swim, unfortunately. I'm thinking, do I want to pick a fight with these guys? Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't too sure because, like, the size of them, they could be a problem. Well, now it's a 2-in-1 situation, so we should be okay. I'm kind of that wait and see action skill though thing that it just did. It's a little bit unnerving. It's like it's gonna deal crazy amount of damage to us, but I haven't got a bit of health left, so I think we'll make it out of this. And there we go. Okay. Like, the reason I was a little bit unsure if we should fight them or not, just because of the size of them and because there's 3 of them. Like, if they ended up dogpiling us and doing tons of damage. It wouldn't have been good for us. But we got... Oh, that's how we get raw meat. Okay. And I think that's one of the side quests that I need to do. Is to collect raw meat, I think. I think they said 10. I think it was 10 of them, I think. Let me check. Oh no, 6. And we only need 2 more. So we can find another 2 of those monsters. Then I can also finish that side quest. And then I think once we've done that, I'll hand all those side quests in. Hopefully have enough money to buy the bow weapon, and then try that one out. Oh, was that a cave? It was, okay. Let me go to that cave once we're done in this area. I think if I can get raw meat from these guys, then we'll finish that side quest. We'll also get a bit of XP. So everyone's happy really at the end of the day. Let's see how a power skill works on these guys. Okay, that actually works quite well. So we'll stick with the power skills for now, or the power attacks, should I say, for now. Because it only takes 2 hits. So we've got a tail, monster bones, another tail, raw meat, and another tail. So I think we just need 1 more raw meat item now. So that is a massive monster, and I also want to fight it. Which probably is a terrible idea, because we might be underpowered for this. Underpowered and underleveled. I'm kind of surprised, really. I mean, considering the size of that monster, I thought it was gonna at least put up a bit of a fight, but no. That was okay. And we got quite a lot of raw meat from that, and we got its hide. So that's that side quest finished. So let me see what else we've got to do. We've got that. We only need to do 1 more for that. And we need to hatch an egg, which we can do now. So... And we need dusk shrooms. So we'll work on the dusk shroom one for now. So I think we found 2 of those in caves, so maybe looking in like monster caves will be the best place to find them. there's nothing in that direction. I'm keeping a close eye out just to see if we can find these mushrooms or not. Also, we're gonna get another monster egg. Okay, that's a unique mushroom. It's not what we're looking for. Yeah, I think that's everything. We unfortunately can't... Oh no, I was going to say, those are like vines we could actually go up. I was going to say, unfortunately, we don't have a monster that can climb vines yet. Oh yeah, I forgot you need to get off the monster to pick up eggs. And then we'll take this back with us. So here we've got 2 eggs now that we can hatch. We're kind of getting through this fairly quickly. I mean, in terms of getting done with the side quests and stuff, because they do give you quite a few to work with, and we're getting through this pretty quickly. Okay, let me get back on Monsty and find where I've got to go next. Oh, actually, we can come up and go over here. That's the other one that we need to go to. So if we find a monster that swims, we'll definitely work with that. We got more sleepy fish. Which I'll keep hold of the sleepy fish for now, because I imagine that might show up for a side quest at some point. Is to collect certain amounts of fish. Remember in Monster Hunter World, there was a few side quests involving fishing, and I never really took the time to do it. And there's another treasure chest over here. We got 1,000. Was that 1,000 zen? I think. Oh, even though it was 100, that was 1,000. Let me try and find a way. Figure out how much money we just got. Yeah, let me swap to the hammer for this. Because I think they mentioned the hammer's the only weapon that we've got so far that can break rocks. Oh no, we've only got 1 heart remaining. I don't think the game mentioned how you regain hearts. I don't know if you like sleep and then regain hearts, or if you go back to bubbles. I'm not quite sure. We do need to get rid of that rock though, because I don't want to fail this boss fight. Not boss fight, this enemy encounter, should I say. It feels like a boss fight, because we lost a heart. And it does quite a lot of damage to us. Okay, I need to heal him. Oh, maybe not. Maybe... Okay, there we go. I still need to heal up though once we get out of this battle. Yui obtained 1,000 from that chest. So, I have enough money to actually buy the bow, so... What I could do is... Go back to... Yeah, go back to the hub world. And then... Maybe find a way if we can sleep in the game, and then see if that regains all our hearts back. Because I'm only working with one now. And I would hate to get to a part in the story and then have to like restart it again, because we ended up like getting defeated in a boss encounter. Yeah, I need to check. Does it show? Okay, now it shows that we've got our hearts intact. Okay, that's how that works. You can also turn in that quest, 4 quests in a row. Okay, so I'll get on that immediately. I just need to remember where everybody is, who we got quests from. If I set that as the objective. Okay, no, we can't set that as an objective. I was going to say, because that will show where I need to go.
Hello.
Okay, so that's the guy who wanted the mushrooms.
Hey!
Okay, you're not a quest giver. Are you a quest giver?
Welcome, welcome.
No. So, we'll buy some more donuts. And we'll buy 4 more herbs to round it up to 10. That's 20. That's 10. And that's 2. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Now I just need to remember who's who.
Oh, dear.
Okay, no. I'm trying to remember now, because it's a little bit weird they don't show you or tell you who gave you the side quests. You have to go and look for them.
Hiya.
I guess all I gotta do is just talk to everyone, unless we go to the notice board, and that automatically will trade in all the quests we've done. Oh, okay, yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, that quest is done, and we leveled up, and we got money. What? They're actually giving us quite a lot here. A combo recipe for donuts. We'll trade this one in. Kuruyaku. I always used to call it Kuraku. But that leveled up to level 5. We've got well done steak, a skillfully grilled steak. Restores 150 HP that then gradually recovers more HP for 5 turns. And we can also keep doing that one. So yeah, if I find 4 pieces of raw meat again, we can trade that one in again and get more XP out of it. And that's the last one we can turn in for now. Gathering charm, a charm that makes rare gathered items 10% easier to find for 30 minutes. And then the eggs that we've collected so far, I'll go and hatch those, see if we get anything good out of it. Max HP is 72, speed is 9. And it's got a few skills on it. Boost defense somewhat 50 HP or less. Restores a single ally's HP. Marginally boosts dragon defense. And we've got one of these again. Swap monsters in your party with others from the stables. Register a frequently used party lineup as a preset. Presets make swapping out your entire party quick and easy. I mean, we've got space to bring these with us, so yeah, I'll bring them. Just so we can level them up and stuff. Also, let me look at the gene info menu, because I don't know how any of this works. I mean, they haven't properly introduced it yet, so I guess I can leave it for now, not look into it too much. Well, it leveled both of those up twice, so that's good. We've got a few more funds from that. Tracking basics, a combo recipe for paintballs. The perfect tool for marking targets, okay. Increases monster achieve chance for 3 turns. Most potent on low HP monsters. I mean, that's interesting, but okay. Try combining 15 times, anything will do. Okay, yeah, we'll go and combine stuff then. See if that was enough times. Combine enough times. Right, 0 out of 15. So, okay, let me try that again. So, I mean, I did combine items, it just didn't go through. Oh no, I'm not going to worry about that too much. The other thing I do want to do is see what new weapons we can get and stuff. So I really wanted to try out the bow, but I also want to see what other weapons they've got. So that's the sword and shield, the iron hammer, the bone hammer. Does he just have one? The hunting horn, which Try to remember. Okay, no, it's got 3 of... Okay. That's the best one we can get. I do like the look of that one, so... Yeah, why not? We'll buy it. Let me see how this works. So... Okay, so we give him better materials. He can upgrade it or make it better? Made a new arrow, select a slot to equip it to. We'll equip it to... the hammer slot, I think? Yeah. And we've got some new armor to work with too. So that is that's some interesting armor right there. I'm actually tempted just to work with that. Because it's definitely colourful. Because originally I was thinking of just going with that armor. Its defense is 16, so its defense goes up by 4. But that goes up like way more. Like 12 to 23, that's a huge difference. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go and actually work with this armor set. I think I like it because of just how random it looks like. So just out there. Let me see if we can actually upgrade the arrow. Okay, we can, so let's see. The arrow, the Kulu arrow, is now at level 2. And also, while we're here, I'll upgrade the Iron Sword, because we'll probably be using that every now and then. Then see, we've got enough to upgrade the armor that we're currently using. Okay, we're just missing 700 Zen or Zen-E. So let me sell. Do we have any trading items to sell? No. Okay. Trying to see what I can sell. I don't really need poison knife. Yeah, I can sell that. Yeah. Increases monster retreat chance of 3 turns. I don't see myself really using that, so we can sell that off. We did unlock a lot of is it scales? Yeah, the scales, yeah. Got 22 of those, so if I sell off 12 of those, see if we've got anything else that I don't really think we're going to be using. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. If there's anything else I can really sell. I guess I really wanted to. I could sell off the herbs we've got. But that's not going to be enough for us to gain enough money, I don't think. Trap tools. We'll sell that, yeah. Don't need that. We can sell 2 of those. Bless me, I apologize again. Monster bones. I'll sell off like 3 of those. Actually, what I'll do, because I always do this with a lot of games, and I don't know why I do this sometimes, but for all the items we've got with an uneven number, I'll sell to make the number even. I don't know why I do it, but I've noticed it's something that I do a lot in Final Fantasy games. Just because uneven numbers to me, like odd numbers, I something about them, I don't know what it is. Toadstool. It's only 10. I mean, it is 10, so I'll sell that off. We might have enough now, maybe? Maybe. Okay, let me sell armor. For some reason, I'll keep hold of the armor because there might be a chance that I thought I was about to sneeze again. Actually, I was about to sneeze again. Managed to just stop it in time. Yeah, I'll keep hold of the armor. Yeah. And then weapons I'll also keep hold of. I'm trying to remember, what was the thing I wanted to do now? Was it to upgrade that armor? I think that was it, yeah. And we're still missing money. Okay, let me sell like 2 things really quickly. Okay, there we go. And then upgrade. Oh, but we actually don't have enough items anyway. We don't have enough materials to actually upgrade it, so
Thank you.
we can leave that for now anyway. Okay, I think that's everything that I need to do over here. I think so anyway. I guess we could check out our house. Change your appearance, including the colour of your armour, at the chest in your house. Your chest also lets you view kinship skills and the cutscenes you have seen before. Yeah, let me see what colours we can work with for this. I do like it that in red, actually. Like, pink works pretty good. That's kind of goes with our hair a little bit. You know what? Yep, I'll go for the red option here. And then, is that just okay? That changes the shirt color. Okay. I guess we can make the I actually don't know what color to make that. Probably just keep that red also. We don't have any laid armor, and I don't want to change any of that. We can also get outfits of him in the game. That's kind of cool. I'm sure he's going to have some interesting outfits at some point.
Let's go, buddy!
Okay, now we'll focus on the main quest now. The main stories and the main quest. We did quite a few side quests there. We got some new armor, we got some new weapons, so yeah, I think we're good to go. Let me change the quest info to... How do I change it? There we go. Now we're gonna go investigate the monster den, which is up there. Still keeping an eye out for the dust rooms, I think is what they call them. Because we made a bit of progression on that side quest, so if I can, I'll try and finish it up as quick as possible. But so far we haven't like found many of them. We've only got 2 out of 5, I think. So it seems like they are quite rare to find. Also do need to check the map to see where we have to go. Okay, around there, I think. Okay, we'll try that area out. We've got another treasure chest over here, so we've pretty much like been quite generous now with the treasure. And we found the egg, so that wasn't too bad. It's a Velocidrome? These guys are quick and nimble. Any ideas? Okay, let me change weapons first of all, because I do want to see how the arrow works for this. So bless me, I got sniffles today and I don't know why. Hopefully it doesn't continue, but that should be alright. We'll go with a technical attack. See that if we can kind of get a bit of advantage in this boss fight. Monster fight, should I say, if it isn't a boss fight. Although it could be a boss fight now, because get into its angry phase. Ranged monsters use attacks that are different than their usual ones. They're too mad to think about strategy. got his hide 3 times in a row, and we got a Screamer sack. I think I'll sell them off. So I never used to use those. In Monster Hunter World, I never used them at all, ever. Just wasn't an item I really cared about. But we got our egg anyway. If it's a heavy egg that smells good, it'll probably be a rare monster. Most eggs can be found in monster dens. You can only carry 1 egg at a time, but you can swap it out for another if you wish. An adult monster may come back to its nest at any time, so be very careful when you're carrying off the egg. The heavier and nicer smelling the egg, the better the odds of it having rare genes. Carry the egg out of the monster den and it'll be yours. You can then hatch it at the stables. Do you want to pick up all these goodies though before we leave? I know I need to be quick about it though, because they mentioned a monster could come back at any time. No, don't need one. We don't want that egg. We want a really big egg. Okay, that's the egg that we need. Alright, and it's time for us to get out of here, because I don't want to stick around for too long. Bless me again. I apologize, man. I don't know what's going on with me today. Normally, I never get ill or never feel sick or anything, but the past hour or so, I'm feeling a little gross, a little bit. But I'm sure it's nothing too bad. Okay, we need to report to the chief of our village then. So where did oh, I was going to say where did our monster go, but it's right in front of us. Tamed earth crystals. I'm guessing that's just for material reasons, so we can craft armor and stuff. Oh, there he is. I went the completely wrong direction then for a second.
Yay, you're back! How'd you like your first solo quest? It's pretty wild, right? I was worried you might get lost or something. I'm super glad to see you all in one piece. Huh, was it easy? You look completely unfazed. Guess there's no denying you're Red's grandkid.
You even brought back an egg. Splendid work.
Oh wow, you're right. Huh. I'm a better teacher than I thought.
Which is it? Thanks to your teaching or because this is Red's grandkid?
Who cares? The newbie did a great job, and that's what counts.
What do you think?
Bless
Be
me
ready
again.
for the next one, wouldn't you say?
Man, I'm falling apart right here.
Really? Isn't it a little too soon for the rookie to handle alone?
You should go with them too, just in case.
Why so serious, guys? Whatever it is, we can handle it.
We've had reports of some recent turf wars in the Pona grasslands.
Turf wars? What's that?
It's when monsters
I remember Turf
fight
Wars.
over
Turf Wars
territory.
was one of the coolest things
We've
in
even
Monster
found
Hunter World.
badly injured monsters
To see
in the
two monsters
grasslands.
fight against each other.
We can't just let them tear each other apart. It'll be bad news for the island's ecosystem if we do. Let's get moving. I'll meet you at the edge of the village.
Bless me. God, I am very, very, very sorry for how many times I've been sneezing all day. Well, not all day, but this stream anyway, especially in the last hour. With monsters now fighting over territory, there seems to be no end to the strange occurrences plaguing the island. Concerned about the terrible impact this could have upon the nature of the world, Chief Gara, maybe that's how you say it, asks you of heading to Pona Grasslands to find more. Battle Buddy is an ally who fights alongside you. Use skills and items and generally offers you support. Battle Buddies also have their own hearts. If either one of you loses all hearts, it will count as a defeat. Hearts regenerate automatically when you return to the location's headquarters. Okay, so that's how that works. Also, I will be back in a few minutes, so I'm gonna try and stop sneezing for like the rest of the stream. So yeah, give me about like 2-3 minutes. Shouldn't be too long, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, there we go. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I had to take a few minutes because I felt a little bit gross. Kept sniffling a lot, kept sneezing a lot, and kind of didn't want it to be a massive pain in the ass during the rest of the stream. So, but things are better now. So yeah, it's all good. Anyway, let's continue onwards with our main story quests. So we're gonna head to the grasslands. Before I do that, let me check. So we're level 6. Our Ramnar's level 6. Our Ku's level 6. Let me see if I can combine any items. No, we can't. Okay. And then... let me check. Do I have any charms? Oh, we've got a health talisman. Increases maximum HP somewhat. We'll definitely equip that then. And we can have 3 different weapons, so I'll put the hammer, so we've got the sword, which will pretty much be the weapon that I think I'll use the most overall, but the arrow, I do want to like try out a little bit more. And the hammer. The hammer we'll probably use for like the really, really big monster encounters. Because we've got like our basic weapon, our special weapon, and then our like strong weapon. To just deal with the big dudes. Okay, let me check the map, see how far we've got to go. Oh, that's it? Okay, that's actually really, really close. Like, that's extremely close. We only had to walk like 5 steps out of the whole world.
Right. Let's go check out where these turf wars have been happening.
Sounds good, but what are we gonna be checking out?
Well, obviously we're going to find some monster tracks. Monsters leave traces behind wherever they go. We can follow those to wherever the monsters are now.
Well, okay. But how are we supposed to follow a trail in such a huge area?
No worries. I've got us covered. Ta-da! You ever hear of scout flies? Once we find the tracks, these little fellas will do the rest.
That's a cool way of reintroducing the scout flies.
And anyone can use these flashy
Because
things? Even my buddy over here?
I remember in Monster Hunter World,
They're
they
a vital
really
part of
didn't
any rider's toolkit.
pay any attention
Here,
to the
take
scout
some.
flies. I really explained them. It was, I think there was just like a introduction menu for what the scout flies did, and then that was it. I don't think any characters ever brought them up.
I'll show you what
I mean,
to
I
do
might be
once
wrong
we
with
find
that,
some
because it has
tracks.
been years since I played the game. Or the main story, anyway, but... That's a cool way of reintroducing how scout flies work. Monsters leave behind tracks such as torn up grass or dung. Scout flies can guide you to monster tracks with their light. Once you find enough tracks, the scout flies can lead you to the monster that left them. Scout flies will flash red and stop guiding you when spotted by a large monster. If you defeat the monster or get away from it, the scout flies will return to normal. We found some monster tracks. Not a lot though, because we've still got quite a lot left. So let me craft this. Not craft this. Let me obtain that. Should I say? Bless me. I'm sneezing again. I'm trying to follow the Scoutfly's destination. They are a little bit hard to see. Just a tiny bit. We'll go with either power attack or technical. We'll do a technical attack. Actually, before I do that, let me change... Yeah, we change the weapons to this. And then do a technical attack. We'll start with... like the smaller enemies first.
Keep up the pace.
I just noticed it's been poisoned. I don't know who poisoned it out of this three. I'm not sure. I know ideally I should be taking out the rock with the hammer weapon we've got, but we're still doing like bits of damage, we're still chipping away at its health. It just might take a bit longer though.
You out of commission?
400 damage. God damn, dude. That's the most amount of damage we've ever seen so far.
Kinship always wins.
Okay, so we found enough monster tracks. We just need to follow Scoutflies now. Oh, we got all the dust shrooms also, so we can trade in that side quest the next time I'm in the hub world. Scoutflies are gathering on the cliff top. I wonder if there's another, if there's a way up. I think that's what he said. Okay, I was reading it, but it like disappeared so quickly. Okay, well we can't go that way. You have to go the long way around, maybe? Yeah, maybe? Maybe we do.
Look, buddy, over there. Slowly now. Sneaky, sneaky.
I'm not familiar with this monster. I don't remember this being in Monster Hunter World. I like its design though. It's pretty cool. And very colourful. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to use this bow for this fight. I don't think the bow and arrows combination is gonna be a good idea. Can we do... yeah, we'll do that as a power skill. I'm surprised it's actually surviving all this, because it's taken tons of damage from all three of us. Well, four of us actually. This is 2 humans and 2 monsters. Well, we're doing something right because it's enraged, and that also means it's going to be doing completely different attacks now. Let me see what I can work with. We'll try this skill out, see how this goes. There we go.
You smashed it!
Each monster has different conditions that make it retreat, but a paintball works well against any opponent. Most monsters will be more likely to retreat if they're hit with a paintball before you defeat them. Sometimes when you defeat a monster, it will get back up and return to its den. This is called a retreat. It's a great chance to get an egg from that monster. When a monster retreats to its den, it will be marked on the map. Pay to visit and snag an egg. There are many ways to make monsters retreat, but most will be more likely to retreat if they're hit with a paintball. See the Monsterpedia for more tips. So I don't know if you can notice in my voice, but like, the past 10 minutes alone, I feel like my voice is like falling apart. So I'll also be back again. I know I only just came back like 20 minutes ago, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm all sniffly. I feel really gross all of a sudden. And like, I normally never ever get ill or ever feel sick at all, so it's a little bit weird. But yeah, I'll be back in another like 2 or 3 minutes from now. So yeah, but we're definitely gonna finish this demo today, even if it takes me all day. But we're gonna finish it. But yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I feel a little bit better now. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on. Because, like I was saying, I never get ill. I never even feel it nowadays. But out of nowhere, I just started sneezing and feeling a little bit, like, under the weather. I don't think it's anything serious. I highly doubt it. But, yeah, I could notice in my voice, like, I felt like my voice was, like, slowly, like, going. So, That's one thing I definitely don't want to happen. Definitely not. So, did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Or maybe I didn't, because I see an egg over there. But this is a dead end, so I can't go this way. Unless... Actually, let me check the map. Okay, never mind, never mind. Hey, that threw me for a loop for a second. Because I thought, like, over here, we were supposed to go, like, over there through here, but no. Okay, before we go and get the egg, let me see if there's any resources we can collect. Bless me. Like, I also feel bad. I know I shouldn't, but like, every time I sneeze, I feel really bad because it's like, it just comes out of nowhere, and I don't want people to be like, ugh, like freak out because of the loud audio spike. Because, you know, I care about people's ears, so. That monster's out cold. Let's try not to wake it. It needs its beauty sleep. Oh boy, so I'm gonna have to like sneak around it. And if worst comes to worst, we'll just have to fight this monster again. And we did a pretty okay job of it first time. Plus we've got like a character with us, so I know she has a name, but I've completely forgotten it already. So while I mentioned my sound levels, let me double check my sound levels for 1 second. So yeah, I think they all should be okay. Because like before I streamed Monster Hunter Stories 2 earlier today, I went through all the sound settings to make sure it wasn't too loud for everyone. Because I do that with all the games, but then like the audio levels were a little bit weird for this game, like having to go through them, because either the sound of the background music was really loud, or the sound of the characters' voices was really, really low. So I was trying to get like a really good in between, so you could hear the background music, but you could also hear what characters were saying. So yeah, it was a little weird to like balance that out perfectly. But we got there in the end. It just took, it did take quite a while though to actually get there. But yeah, I think my sound levels should be good. If not, let me know at any point. I think we're doing okay. Because to me anyway, it doesn't sound too loud. Okay, it said not to wake you up, or to wake them up. So I'm gonna try not to wake this monster up. I feel like the second we try and walk away, it's gonna wake up. This is the only egg we can work with too. Because they mentioned all the other eggs are gone, so we definitely need to get lucky on this one. Save for taking me... Oh god, I have to read the cat ones. Ah, I was reading it. I didn't get to read that in time. The catavan. Catavan. That's a pun. Can instantly transport you to locations you have visited before, or to a catavan stand. Catavana can also save your progress for you. Press A near a catavan stand to use the service. The catavan is also accessible from the camp menu. Press Y when in map mode to open the catavan menu. Note that there are some situations in which you cannot use the service, for example when you are carrying an egg. So it's a fast travel station, pretty much. Pretty much. And a place where we can save, but seeing as this is the demo, I'm presuming once we finish it, it'll do a save file for us then. Because that was the thing they mentioned, that all the save file progress from this demo goes right into the main game. So if at any point I do end up picking up the main game, which I think I will, like, definitely. Because this demo's been really fun so far. And I think also, like, the full game would be a good idea for future streams, because it's a pretty chilled out game. It's not a super story heavy themed game also, so it's definitely something I could see myself streaming in the future, like, definitely. You wish to travel to the village. These cat ponds. Yeah. Let's go to the village. And then we're gonna go talk to the chief of the village, who's all the way over there. And yeah, we can actually trade in the side quest while we're here. So levels, yeah, well, actually our levels are pretty good. Because my hunter's level 7, Ranma's level 7, and Kulu Yaku is level 7. And we got blue mushrooms. Mushrooms with regenerative properties. Widely used as an ingredient in potions.
Wow. Thank you.
If you find any more, can you bring them to me? I'll leave a note on the quest board for you.
Chief Gara, we're back!
Glad to see you're all right. So, how was it?
We tracked down a Jan Kutku. We think that was the one stirring up trouble.
A young Kutku, huh?
No worries, though. My buddy here gave it what for and even brought back an egg.
You were able to hold your own, huh? Well done. I didn't expect this day to come so soon, but I think it's time to have the barriers taken down.
Chief!
I'll make the arrangements at once. Until that's finished, please continue with your investigation.
Nice going, newbie! Whoa, don't you get it? This is a really big deal. Taking down those barriers means you have permission to go see Guardian Ratha.
That's my buddy for ya! Even the chief is starting to see how great you are.
I'll go get started. Meet me in the center of the village when you're ready to set out.
Hey, buddy! I spotted a suspicious Mealinx over by the harbor before. What do you say we go check him out while Kena is setting things up?
You prove yourself as a rider by fending off a Jan Kutku. Recognizing your bravery, Chief Gara includes you in the Guardian Ratha investigation. Now the time has come for you to set foot in the Guardian Ratha woods.
Hey, hi there.
Oh, we also finished this side quest. I didn't even realize we had this side quest going on.
That's great. Thanks.
Speaking of side quests, do we have another side quest to do? Let me see. Hatch an egg. So every time we hatch an egg, we get experience. It looks that way anyway. Actually, I should definitely see if we can upgrade any stuff before going forward. So there's that. What else? The attack on that is lower. It's only about 2 points, but that's surprising. The attack on that goes up by 3 points. The critical rate chance goes up by 2%. I do actually, yeah. I think we can buy that. I do like that bow. Like the color scheme's quite nice on that. And then we'll swap it out for we'll swap it out for the other arrow that we have. Let's see, is there anything else? There's the hammer. Attack is 18, critical rate is 4%, and it's got a skill equipped with it also. Oh no, that's a weird looking hammer set. Oh no, I'm not a fan of that. No. I was gonna say, like, the armor we've got right now is great looking, but that I don't know. The colors clash too much for me. I mean, the defense is good, but no, the color scheme. No, not a fan of it. See, that one just looks fine. That's okay, but that one, nah, no. Let's see if I can upgrade. Oh, we can upgrade our sword again. I think I should have enough items for it. Okay, so we upgrade that to the max levels, so we finished that for now. The hammer, I'm trying to see, do I want to upgrade the hammer or the bow? I think I'll upgrade the bow, because that's... The attack goes up by from 16 to 26. I don't know... Do I have enough materials, though? Okay, no, we don't. No. Let me see to sell weapons. Well, we can sell that because we're not using that anymore. Sell armor. I'll keep hold of that again. I'll keep hold of it. Sell all trading items 2,000. Yeah. That works for me. And
Thank you.
I think that's it, really. We can offer charms for that side quest. Turning quests. What else have we got? In terms of like side quests, nothing too crazy for that. There are challenge quests which will reward you differently based on how many turns and how much time it took you to defeat the quest monster. Accept a quest to begin the battle. When selected a trial quest for details about the requirements and rewards. Either this is a loading screen or my game crashed. I don't know. I'm presuming it's a loading screen. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say that was really trippy. That transition was a little trippy.
You did it!
Got an S rank from that. I mean, I think the loading screen took longer than the actual battle did. I think. But we got some XP from that. We got some Zenny from that. We got 3 Lucky Charms, 2 Wheat Stones, and 2 Life Suits. Restores all allies' HP by 50, a medicine made by crushing up herbs with a stone. Let me check what we have to do, because like I kind of got the gist of what we have to do while talking to that feline. It was kind of talking in riddles, I feel like, for the most part.
The south side of the island, huh? I was just getting ready to head there myself.
Perfect. We've got a date with an Everden.
Wait, you mean the South Kamuna Everden? That place has kind of a notable history, you know.
What kind of history?
Something bizarre happened there years ago, right in the very depths of the den.
Something bizarre?
There was a big fuss about a huge monster showing up there. The village sent some riders to investigate, and
What did they find?
in the low light, they could just make out a monster with pale white whiskers and shimmering blue eyes.
White whiskers and blue eyes?
The hulking, tanned creature was dancing around the den.
Did my game completely crash?
Tanned
Oh,
monster?
okay.
Did it dancing around?
I was gonna say it's a little weird because like we weren't running into any issues earlier, but now
What
it's
kind
like
of monster was this?
I've noticed
White
there's
whiskers,
been a
blue
few
eyes,
weird technical
nice
issues in the game.
tan? That sounds just like Chief Gara.
Yeah, turns out that's what it was.
Huh? You've gotta be kidding me! How could they mistake him for a monster?
I know, right? Complete lack of respect. He just laughed it off. But the riders who'd hyped themselves up for a battle didn't find it so funny.
That dance must have been pretty peculiar to fool everyone like that.
Nobody had ever seen a human move like that before. He was more like a fanged beast. Whoops, now I'm starting to sound disrespectful. Anyway, how about we get going?
Here's hoping we don't run into any actual monsters.
I'm kind of thinking, should I save here and continue the rest of this demo on the next stream I do, or continue? Because I honestly don't know how long this demo is. I don't know. And also with me feeling a little bit like slightly under the weather, I'm not sure. I'm kind of at two minds about it. I think we'll see how this quest goes and then see where the story goes from there. Because, like, I'm really, really enjoying this a lot. But, like, I am slightly distracted and it sucks because the timing's terrible. I'm thinking... Yeah, what I'll do is I'll continue the rest of the stream. I'll continue the rest of this demo... I think the next stream, mainly because like I'm slightly distracted and the game's hiccuping a little bit, among a few other things. But I mean, it's been good. It's been a good time anyway. So apart from the sniffles and feeling a little bit out of it, but it's one of those things that happens. So I need to find where my house is on the map. Don't do anything else. Okay, there it is. There we go. So yeah, I think next stream I'll finish the rest of this demo, because I have no idea how long it is. I don't know if we're close to the end, if we're halfway. I'm not sure. Because we spent a good hour doing side quests. And I think we've done maybe 4 main quests, 4 or 5 main quests, if I had to guess. So if I had to take a wild guess, maybe we're halfway through the demo. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the gallery would tell you. I'm not sure, because that's a lot of cutscenes right there. So who knows? Alright, but I'll make a save file anyway. Alright, there we go. Because we've been playing for 3 hours. 3 hours. And I did kind of think this demo would only be 2 hours, 2.5 hours, so... Yeah, who knows? But, yeah. Originally I was going to do this in one stream, but we'll split it into 2. I think it might be a bit easier that way, possibly. But yeah, I'm going to try and rest up because I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit sniffly, a little bit under the weather. Hopefully that's not the case for the rest of the week. I really hope not. Otherwise that's going to suck. But yeah, I hope the rest of you have a really good Sunday and a really good rest of the weekend. And yeah, when we come back for the next stream, we'll be finishing off the demo. And yeah, see where that leads us. So yeah, I will speak to you guys later. Also, let me find a way to... Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys later on. And yeah, I hope all of you have a good day. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Bye-bye.